Hello everyone, welcome to Just Giji and a warm welcome to Chicago, Illinois. Incorporated as a city in 1837, Chicago was ideally situated to take advantage of the trading possibilities created by the United States westward expansion. Chicago is the third largest city in the United States and was grown from a small trading post at the mouth of the Chicago River. Today, Chicago has become a global city, a thriving center of international trade and commerce, and a place where people of every nationality and background come to pursue the American dream. Chicago has a pretty strong national reputation for being a very clean city. And downtown Chicago, known for its tall buildings, skyscrapers, and incredible bridges. Downtown Chicago refers to the central area of Chicago, which is also called the Loop, and is comprised of 35 blocks. The Loop is famous for its urban vibe and dynamic architecture. The Loop is the heart of the city and it's bursting with iconic Chicago attractions, and is also home to the award-winning Chicago Riverwalk, a pedestrian-only pathway with a network of riverside walking paths that offers some of the best views of the amazing skyline. Let us explore some of the best things that make Chicago special and unique. Are you ready for a water adventure? Let's go on a Chicago cruise line. Cruises and tours of Chicago are a great way to see the sights, discover something new, or treat yourself to an unforgettable experience. Lake Michigan and Chicago River cruises offer a memorable experience for everyone. To get a grasp on the area's architectural legacy, we will start our visit with one of the many great architecture river cruises. With the architecture cruise, you will be taking in the architecture of the buildings that line the beautiful river. They provide detailed explanation of the construction and history of over 50 significant buildings, wrapping up at the end of the river. The commentary throughout 90-minute cruise included architectural information as well as some of the city's fascinating and colorful history. I will be covering few of those buildings. Let's begin our tour. Over here is an area known as the Pioneer Court, which was once a farmstead and trading post owned by a settler who was the first resident of Chicago. His name was Jean-Baptiste Point du Sable. The Ama Plaza is the 52-story historic landmark building with trophy quality attributes on par with contemporary construction. Next to that is the second tallest building in downtown Chicago, Trump International Hotel and Tower. Soaring 92 stories above the Loop and North Michigan Avenue, Trump International Hotel and Tower rise above other luxury hotels in Chicago, the shimmering glass building offering breathtaking views of the city and Lake Michigan. In September 2008, Trump International Hotel and Tower Chicago became the tallest completed residential building in the world. Here is the Tribune Tower, a neo-Gothic skyscraper located on Michigan Avenue near the Chicago River. Several buildings constructed during the late 19th and early 20th centuries also introduced innovative techniques. In the second half of the 20th century, the Loop's architecture became diversified with new international style, modernist and postmodern structures. Another thing that makes the unique city great is the 37 movable bridges that spread across the Chicago River. We are approaching the Riverside Plaza building, which is considered one of Chicago's finest Art Deco buildings. It was originally known as the Chicago Daily News building. At the time of its completion in 1929, the Daily News was one of the dominant newspapers in Chicago. The main branch of the Chicago River has a long and storied history that in many ways mirrors the development of Chicago itself. Chicago's phenomenal growth into a major urban center due to its strategic location in the Chicago River and Lake Michigan. As early as the 1600s, the river and the lake were major trade routes. By the city's incorporation in 1837, the river had already been established as a desirable location for industrial development. The Island Party Hut with live music, good eats, tiki-inspired cocktails, and outdoor games. Each blocks on the riverside reference the infrastructure that defines it by creating unique rooms between the bridges. The red brick building in front of us is the Reed, Murdoch and Company building. It is the City of Chicago's central office building. It's a 7-story office building and it was constructed in 1914, listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1975. The building in front of us is the Chicago Board of Trade building, a faceless aluminum statue of Ceres by artist Don Storrs sit atop building's pyramidal roof. We are approaching a building resembling something of a waving matchstick or a standing wave of air, the St. Regis Chicago. With the St. Regis, architect Jean Gang earned the honor of having created the world's tallest structure designed by a woman. This area is the River City and has the only non-freezing marina in Chicago. This shells-looking tower sits on a 4-story post and beam. The black glass building with 2 spires or antennae on the top is the Willis Tower, formerly known as the Sears Tower. The Willis Tower completed in 1974 and was the tallest building in the world from 1974 to 1998. Today, it remains the 3rd tallest in the West Hemisphere. Built for Sears, Roebuck and Company, the structure reaches 110 floors and a height of 1,450 feet. Willis Tower's iconic black glass and steel exterior and twin white spires are instantly recognizable. I will be covering the entire building in a different video. This area is perhaps one of the most stylish areas of Chicago. These are all luxury condos for elevated windy city living. These buildings are considered desirable housing. The building that you see far away is the Lake Point Tower. Completed in 1968 because of its height and lakeside side, it was designed to withstand high winds. We are heading towards Chicago's Navy Pier, which is located in downtown Chicago and extends outward onto Lake Michigan. This is largely due to the iconic 196-foot tall Ferris wheel. I will be covering Chicago's Navy Pier also in a different video. Upon return of the tour, you will see the views of Chicago's most famous buildings in one shot. Whether you take a cruise down the Chicago River or on Lake Michigan, you will get stunning and unforgettable panoramic views of iconic buildings and the Loop's prominent monuments. The city of Chicago, widely recognized as the Windy City. The origins of this nickname is not entirely clear. The most obvious explanation is that it comes from the frigid breezes that blow off Lake Michigan and sweep through the city street. We are at the Millennium Park, and this is one of the most beautiful spots to visit in downtown Chicago. Millennium Park is more than an attraction. It's an expression of the Chicago experience. Millennium Park is located in the Loop and is a must-see attraction for Chicago tourists and residents alike. One of the biggest attractions in Millennium Park is the Cloud Gate or the Bean. Cloud Gate, also known as the Bean, is one of Chicago's most popular sites. The monumental work of art anchors the city's downtown park, reflecting the city's famous skyline and the surrounding green space. Designed by internationally acclaimed artist Anish Kapoor, the Indian-born British sculptor was already well known for his large-scale outdoor works, including several with highly reflective surfaces. Cloud Gate was his first permanent public outdoor work in the United States and is widely considered his most famous. The exterior of the Bean is made entirely of stainless steel. It was created using computer technology to precisely cut 168 massive steel plates. which were then fitted together and welded shut for a completely seamless finish. Inside is made of a network of two large metal rings. The rings are connected via truss framework, similar to what you might see on a bridge, allowing the sculpture's massive weight to be directed to its two base points, creating the iconic bean shape. The bean's reflective surface was inspired by liquid mercury. The shiny exterior reflects the people moving around the park, the lights of Michigan Avenue, and the surrounding skyline and green space. The polished surface also invites visitors to touch the surface and observe their own reflection, giving it an interactive quality. The reflection of the sky above the park, not to mention the curved underside of the bean, serves as an entrance that visitors can walk under to enter the park, inspired the sculptures created to name the piece Cloud Gate. Millennium Park Foundation and its donors engaged various artists and architects to design and construct the sculptures and facilities found throughout the park. The park also hosts annual festivals, including the Grand Park Music Festival, the Chicago Blues Festival, the Chicago Jazz Festival, and the World Music Festival. The Millennium Monument at Wrigley Square. The monument ties the past to the present and supports the designation of Michigan Avenue as a landmark district. Another one of the biggest attractions in Millennium Park is the Crown Fountain. The Crown Fountain features a pair of 50-foot tall towers placed at opposite ends of the reflecting pool. The LED screen placed inside the tower showcases the faces of 1,000 random Chicago residents. The fountain consists of two 50-foot glass block towers at each end of the shallow reflecting pool. There are so many restaurants around Millennium Park, and there is a restaurant with outdoor dining area inside the park where you can get lunch, dinner, or snack with great cocktails. Walking the BP Pedestrian Bridge, which is covered in brushed stainless steel panels. BP Bridge connects Millennium Park with Maggie Daly Park over Columbus Drive, a multi-lane presenting a significant physical barrier between both spaces. This 925-foot-long winding bridge provides incomparable views of Millennium Park, the Chicago Skyline, Maggie Daly Park, and Grand Park. The city of Chicago is renowned for its outdoor green spaces. One such forever free and open space is called Grand Park and was established in 1844. In fact, upon foundation, it was called Lake Park, but was renamed in 1901 after the American Civil War general and United States President Grant. One of the notable features in Grand Park is the Clarence Buckingham Fountain. This fountain is one of the largest in the world. While in operation, the fountain produces a major water display for 20 minutes every hour. During the major display, a center jet shoots water to a height of 150 feet into the air. The water displays are powered by 3 pumps, and the fountain's water capacity is 1.5 million gallons. Depending on wind conditions, major displays circulate approximately 14,100 gallons of water per minute, conveyed through 134 jets. Water is recirculated from the base of the pool after the basins are filled. Chicago has the 4th largest railway system in the United States. The Chicago Transit Authority operates the nation's public transportation system and covers the city of Chicago and 35 surrounding suburbs. On an average weekday, approximately 1.6 million rides are taken. The Chicago L, short for elevated, is the rapid transit system serving the city of Chicago. Chicago is a city of 2 waterfronts. Both Lake Michigan and the Chicago River offer stunning views of the city skyline. especially at night when Chicago's most iconic buildings are all lit up. There are many places in downtown Chicago that you can view the skyline at night. The sky deck at Willis Tower, 360 Chicago observation deck, and the Ferris wheel at Navy Pier are all great options. But one of the best way to take it all in is to book a hotel with a bird's eye view of the Windy City. Another great way to get some nighttime shots is to find one of the city's many rooftop bars. All these are the best views of the Chicago skyline, and it's made all the more special when the city below is lit up like a blanket of pearls. Downtown Chicago offers more than incredible architecture. The Loop is where you will find Chicago's vibrant theater district. While Chicago-style hot dogs are as much a symbol of the city as the bean, perhaps one of its most famous attributes would be Chicago deep dish pizza and all the history and cheesy goodness that comes along with it. You can get the best deep dish cheese pizza at Geno's East. Located on Lake Michigan in Illinois, Chicago is one of the cities that draw visitors for the US and internationally. Downtown Chicago has a lot more of tourist attractions. This video has only a handful that is by far the most popular with visitors. I will be covering the rest in a different video, so stay tuned. I thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos and for more information, please visit justgiji.com or Just Giji YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.